This meeting is being recorded.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our June 16th commission, and so we're going to call to order. Starting with the roll call.
We're going to start with Commissioner Ramos, Commissioner Maharaj, Commissioner Hobson Court,
Present.
Commissioner Foley,
Here.
Commissioner De Natale,
Present.
Commissioner Cancino,
Present.
Commissioner Bowen,
Here.
Commissioner Bond, Commissioner Boldenweck,
Here.
Commissioner Mardahay.
Here.
Chair Campagna. Okay.
All right, so we're going to move on to agenda review. Just look at this. And we have approval of minutes of May 19th, 2022. Any changes? Okay, to approve the minutes. Minutes approved. All right, we have citizen participation today. We have, well, Greg is not our citizen, but thank you. It's always great to see Greg here. We have Lisa Malona, and we have Barbara Goldstein here.
So Barbara's actually our new business item one.
Sorry,
but,
hi Barbara.
I don't know if LaSalle's just joining us, then that's totally fine. But if you wanted to say something, LaSalle, you had a public comment, you can unmute yourself.
Thank you. I just wanted to listen in and say hello.
Welcome. Thank you.
Welcome. Moving on to some unfinished businesses. Any unfinished business anyone wants to discuss from last time? Okay, moving on to new business. And we have introduction to Art Builds Community. And I think that's Barbara. Okay. And
yeah, so I'll just do a quick, as the commission knows, we are embarking on our public art master plan, and we're so excited. Tonight joining us, we have our consultants from Art Builds Community who've already been getting the ball rolling, and they're happy to join us tonight. So I'll pass it over to you, Barbara, and Gail I see is on there too. So I'll pass it over to you, Barbara.
May I share the screen? Okay, good, thanks. All right. Let me see if I can see that. Okay, here we go. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us tonight. This is our team. Amanda Rawson, who's project managing for us, may join us in a few minutes, but right now she's on the road. So she's trying her best to get to a computer. I'm working on the policy and funding aspect of this project. I'm the founder of Art Builds Community. Gail is going to introduce herself now.
Hi, I'm Gail Goldman. I'm based in San Diego, and I am privileged to be a subcontractor with Art Builds Community. My consulting practice and my focus on this project is policy and ordinance guidelines, administrative protocol. I also do project management, independent of this project.
And Quinn Minuin, who could not join us tonight, is our community engagement person. I see if there's a typo here, community engagement person. So this is the strategy that we are going about to get started with this project.
Gail, I'm just really quickly, we don't see your screen if you're sharing it. We aren't seeing that. It's one of the...
Yeah, Barbara, we don't see your screen.
Sorry,
Oh,
Barbara, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
That's I thought maybe, okay.
Yeah, thank you. I thought I had succeeded in sharing the screen. Hold on a second, I'll try again. Ah, the joys. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm having a lot of trouble with this right now.
I have it if you want me to try, Barbara.
No, it's okay. I got it. Okay, here we go. Sorry. Can you see this?
Yes.
All right. So let me just show you our beautiful team first. These are the people on our team. We're going to be developing a public art master plan for the city of South San Francisco that will provide goals, policies, and objectives and invite people to participate.
Hello? Yes.
We'll be gathering, can you see me? Can you hear me? We'll be
You're
gathering.
good, Barbara. Yeah, thank you.
We'll be gathering people through a variety of different community outreach strategies to create a plan with a vision, mission statement, objectives, guiding principles, and recommendations. We've already started. We've been on visits to South San Francisco now 3 times. We've met with staff to discuss project goals. We've taken a look around. We've seen the current murals that are underway by the Skyline College students. We've reviewed the general plan and other documents, and we visited and toured quite a bit of South San Francisco to date, including our visit to the Caltrain station in June, as well as to many different neighborhoods. We've met with staff members in Public Works, the City Manager's Office, Parks and Recreation, Cultural Arts, Library, Finance, Economic and Community Development departments. We're also very impressed by the new development that's happening in South San Francisco. It's going to be a phenomenal new municipal building with lots of opportunities for the arts inside the building, and we're very excited about what you already have planned. So, Gail, you're going to take over from here. We wanted to ask you what we really need your input in thinking about what is going to help us to form our public art plan.
So I can go from here.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize, of course, I was muted. But what actually we wanted to acknowledge and thank you for the amount of work that you put into the guidance that you provided us. I mean, it was really incredibly helpful, and it's something that it's almost like you read our minds in terms of that you. Okay, where I'm hearing someone's conversation. Okay. So we will take all of that information along with what we hear from the community at large, and that is what will in fact form the basis of our recommendation. So thank you for all of that sort of the head start. What we really would like from you tonight is to just go around the room and talk a bit about, ultimately, what are your aspirations for arts and culture in South San Francisco? And when you think about art and culture that has made an impression on you as you have traveled around, is there a place or an event or an artwork that really has resonated with you that inspired you to think about your own interest in what happens in South San Francisco? So we will turn it over to you. And anyone who is interested in having.
And Gail, to be fair, there's going to be more opportunity for them to provide this feedback too, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So does anyone, have some ideas or thoughts that you feel like sharing with us tonight? Just the big picture. If you were asked what you hope will be, what is your top 1 or 2 priorities in terms of what you hope this master plan will provide for you?
And Gail, as I sub-chair the engagement committee, yes. One of the topics here is we would like to see more people, kind of friendly artwork, sculptures. And this city is growing rapidly. It's expanding and it's so diverse. And obviously we would like to commemorate pretty much everyone. That this month is is a Pride Month, and so we would like to see, more about that, and kind of every month could be a highlight to just kind of put a spotlight on a certain aspect of our diversity.
Okay.
And in terms of representation, in terms of artwork, in terms of changing cultures and looking to the future, and just to see a little bit more, kind of make it more humane. That's just personally for me, I would like to see that, just more vibrancy. Yeah.
Great. Well, this is good because that's at least 10 years worth of work.
Yeah.
For the 10-year plan, exactly. Now, thank you. We are interested in what you do feel personally, so that is important. Does anyone else want to have it?
yeah.
Sure, please.
I'll piggyback on that. I think there are a lot of artists in our community, but we don't often know who they are. We have a hard time, I think, reaching them, pulling them out and creating that community. So what I would like to see is the ability to create community through the arts, whether that be artist studios and arts center. And of course, these are all long-term things, but a visible arts community that can be supported, but also that can benefit the entire community. And I think, like Millie was saying, potential for festivals long-term. But my ideas go long and deep, and I can talk about that forever. So I know we'll have a chance later, and a lot was in the document we already provided.
Yes, and we will absolutely have that opportunity. Thank you. Very well said.
Thank you.
Other?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Barbara.
We saw so much that lends itself to the kinds of things that you've been all saying. And we were particularly excited about the idea of creating a cultural district. And we know that the city's general plan has got the potential for arts and culture that just kind of weaves all the way through it. So are there places that you've been that you would like to see benchmarked when we look at places that have been revived through art or brought art communities together?
Well, I just came back from the carnival, the San Francisco Carnival. To me, that was like the biggest. I missed it so much. I didn't realize how little things could mean so much. I'm like, oh, it was probably one of the best things that I've attended in the past couple of years. Yeah, so I think we deserve our own carnival.
Okay.
Are there existing artists groups in South San Francisco that we should be connecting with? Organized groups of artists, or places where artists gather? Or
the closest that I believe is an organized group is the Tan Fran Art Studios, also formed by the founders of the Peninsula Art Museum and the Peninsula Art Foundation, I think most recently. I believe those contacts were provided to the city, might have been forwarded on to you. And just talking about the locations briefly, some of the ones that have stuck out to me over the years were Alameda, Walnut Creek, Redwood City. They seem to be very active and have those communities and the art in the public space, built by the community. And then in the last couple of years, Glastonbury, I'm going to go international real quick.
Yeah.
They have some amazing programs in Glastonbury, and a fantastic mural program, a mural trail through the city, which was pretty interesting.
Wow.
So.
And I know we will be asking and collecting also some additional information from you, but we mentioned earlier that we are looking forward to hosting some focus groups. So perhaps there are some artists, individually that we can start with in order to expand and find more artists through them. So we'll look forward to any names that you might provide. You could send them to Aaron and we'll go from there.
Awesome. Thank you.
Well, I could recommend our very own Peter. He's an active artist and a member of the community.
Okay.
Michael, we have great artists here now in our commission as well. And I'm sure they are representative of the city.
Great.
Are there leaders that we should be talking with, people in the nonprofit or cultural fields or business communities that you think are essential stakeholders that we should be talking with?
Well, I think we have one present here today. I don't know if Lisa, if you want to kind of say something. I'm sorry if I'm kind of putting you on the spot, but that would be a great opportunity to introduce yourself, talk about the program.
Sure. Thank you. Hi, my name is Lisalma Alona, and I am a parent of 2 children who are in the South City School District. 2 of them have been featured actually through the Youth Arts Program, which is really exciting. I also am the owner of Artists on Wheels, which is based here in South San Francisco.
Oh.
And I also went to South San Francisco High School, so I'm local. And I'm here actually to just attend and to listen and to help out in whatever way I guess I needed, or I am needed. But since I am new, I just wanted to kind of gather what it is your needs are currently, but I am available and I'm local. And currently we do arts and crafts and DIY projects through the community, all the way from Menlo Park, all the way to San Francisco. We do paint parties, we do slime making. We have done murals indoors, but it's been a bit. We had a small community studio in South San Francisco. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic, we had to close, but we are still mobile. So we are still in partnership with Boys and Girls Club, Parks and Rec. And I absolutely thank you all for remembering us and for reconnecting us, because we've been kind of apart during the duration of COVID. But we are here and we're available to help out.
That's great. We actually we went to see the Youth Arts show this year, and we were so impressed, especially given the fact that the pandemic's on, that there were so many artworks by young children and kids of all ages, focusing on their differences and how much they value them. It was really inspiring, and also so inspiring to see the connections that the city has already made with its school district. So, oh, good. Here's Miranda's just connecting with us. Are there other people that we should be talking with that you can think of?
And Peter, Paula, do you have anything you want to piggyback on that your colleagues have mentioned? Or are there, are people in the business community, you know, when we're thinking also about private sector, and you know, that's private developers are very important, very pivotal to the future of your programs. So, you know, we definitely want to meet with them, but maybe there is a business association. You know, I'm sure if there's a chamber, but if you think of those people, even if it doesn't come to mind at this moment, please let us know, and we will just start contacting everyone.
Great. Recently, I have connected with the CEO of the Chamber of Commerce.
Oh.
Her information is also in that list provided to the city staff.
Fantastic. Okay.
I know she's eager. She's eager to leverage cultural arts in any way to help her cause.
We will look forward to that conversation for sure. That also, you know, if there are people that you know who are, as you mentioned, Michael, that are predisposed to art, who you see as being advocates and being really helpful, both from a programmatic and political point of view, that might be someone you think we should talk to. Or if any of you individually have a group of people that you associate with on a regular or irregular basis, that where you wanted to host a focus group, we are, and we really want to go where you are. So if it's an evening or a weekend, or, we just want to be as inclusive as we can. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Amanda. I just wasn't sure if you wanted to say a couple of words.
Hi, everyone.
Hey,
Hi. I apologize for I see I came at the very end of our slideshow, but I was able to communicate with our team about the presentation before, and it sounds like there's going to be some great connections that Commissioner Michael shared. I heard that at the very end. So I'm just really excited to be here, to be able to work with the city of South San Francisco. I'm sure my colleagues have shared, we've had the opportunity to really engage with the community, with the staff, and both online and in person, which was a lot of fun to learn a lot more about the neighborhoods and the communities there, and kind of get a little bit of a better understanding of what's going on, particularly with development. So, but let my colleagues take it away.
One of the things that we didn't mention is that one of the strategies that we use in reaching out to people is doing pop-up events. We feel that it's very important to reach out to people where they are, so that we are looking for events that are taking place over the next few months where we can set up and do some fun activities with people and solicit their thoughts about what they'd like to see happen with the arts. We know that, that people tend to think about pieces of sculpture and putting things down in various places. They don't necessarily think about what the other opportunities are to weave art into things that the city has planned, whether those are the creek systems, whether it's the Sister City Trail, whether it's the waterfront. We want to be able to ask questions to get people to think about all the possibilities that exist and do it in a fun way.
Great. You may already know that we have an art show coming up, the craft show or three-dimensional art and craft show, I should say, in July.
What is the date for? No, I don't. What's the date for that?
July 14th, right? Yeah, I think it's July 14th.
Okay,
I think it's July 15 and 16.
Oh, 15, sorry, 15. Yeah.
Are we going to be able to meet in person at some point?
We would love that.
Yeah.
We would
I
prefer
think
that.
would be,
yeah.
Because this kind of cold shot here, trying to come up with ideas off the top of our head. No. I think if we're kind of prepared and we could meet in person, it would be easier.
And if we certainly understand, and that this is the current city protocol, and we want to be respectful of that. An alternative, if we don't get the go ahead to meet in person, is that we can also meet with you one-on-one, or there may be two of you or three of you. I don't know at what point it becomes officially a meeting, so we would stay under that. But if we aren't able to do it in person, we at least can personalize it a lot more by just chatting.
Yeah. I think the events that we have in the next couple of months, July and August, we have the fundraiser or barbecue plan in August and the art show in July. I think if just by participating and coming in, I think that would be the best chance to kind of meet some of us at least.
Yeah.
Because it's been hard, as you know, to kind of, some of us haven't even met yet in real life in the past couple of years. So it would be definitely something I'm looking forward to every month now. So yeah, that would probably be the soonest opportunity to meet some of us in person.
I just wanted to throw in, so I think after this meeting, we can definitely share with the commission the presentation that you all shared tonight, the ABC is sharing, so that you can have those two questions that they're asking. I know it does require some thought. And then we can also outline, some of the points, if you have additional contacts, which we thank you, Michael, you have been very helpful in terms of that. So we do have all those materials that we've collected, many of which we've already shared with ABC. And, I think there's just more to come. This is definitely just the beginning. And we'll be sharing more information about those engagement opportunities. And we can also work with all of you about some in-person opportunities as well, if that's the interest of the commission to get together more in person.
Yeah,
Thanks, Angela.
Some of the commissioners are not here this evening. I think like 4 or 5. So to make it more inclusive at some point for everyone to look up.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, definitely. And I would like to thank you all for taking a time, and it's kind of late in the evening, and just coming in here and supporting us and giving us your vision. So I'm looking forward to working with you guys and just kind of seeing what you're going to do with the city. It's so exciting.
We're also excited. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for your time.
Okay. Thank you. We will see you around for sure.
Absolutely.
Bye-bye.
All right. So we're going to progress in the agenda. So next on the agenda is our subcommittees. We're going to start with the strategic vision. Sorry. Michael, I want to take that away.
Okay, for strategic vision, we don't have an update at this time. Beside the art plan consultants and the community outreach work that was being done to support and enhance the fundraiser. So we can move on.
Well, thank you for that. Absolutely. You've done a tremendous work, and I thank you for every minute that you spent on this project. All right, next is sculpture. Commissioner Boldenbeck, I believe.
Lynn, do you want me to jump in?
No.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
yes.
We hear you.
I'm sorry, I'm having more trouble with this tonight. I'm not getting any picture. I have nothing right now. Michael and I have been talking, and we will have something for you in August, but for this particular time, I would like to have the staff think about an update for us as well with some of the sculpture and things that are sort of we haven't discussed in a while, but that's it for now.
Okay. Thanks, Lynn. We're gonna move on to urban art.
Okay, and I am gonna share my screen and give just another brief update on the Alta Loma Park mural. Do you all see that presentation?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so we've kind of neared the end and the official completion of the class. So I'm going to walk us through the final walls. There's one more wall that is in progress and anticipated to complete by the end of July, and you'll see that as well. So this is what it looked like before we started. This is what it looks like today. So visible from the street, it's very colorful and inviting. So I do want to acknowledge, again, Skyline College's Spring of 2022 Art 221 Painting 1 Mural Painting class. Professor Amir Saber Esfahani and the students who participated: Alejandro Equivias, Alex Strauss, Andrew Calvi, Kat Sky, Hunter Feiner, Ju Young Koo, Mauli Vora, Michael Di Natale, Marian Sosa, Mitch Berry, Nadine Mori, Odessa Sky, Phone Thant Mio, Thomas Fong, and Wendy McLaughlin. So this, of course, is done with the partnership of us and Parks and Rec, but I wanted to acknowledge all the students who contributed to this. So there is the finished wall that's facing the fields. The representation is, as was said before, the orchids for the history of the land, and the crows for the representation of the animals that are there today. If anyone spends time in this park, you know those crows are there circling about, and then the different textures, the woven fabric of our community. And then here's just some close-ups of the detail of that for those of you who haven't been able to get out there or won't be able to get out there. And here is the finished wall from local South San Francisco artist Ju Young Koo. He did attend the nearby Alta Loma Middle School and currently lives in the neighborhood adjacent to the park. So very colorful, awesome, and we were very glad to have him contribute his art on that wall. Here's some of the fun close-ups. This is the work in progress. So with the Snack Shack side, we have another local South San Francisco artist, Alejandro Esquivias. So this is what's projected to be completed by the end of July. There will be stripes of color making up a pyramid that also is representative of the different cultures and community that we have here in South San Francisco. And above it, you can't really see in this picture, is Sign Hill and San Bruno Mountain up above that gate. Here's some detail photos for that one. And then this final wall is just a graphic representation on the side of the restrooms. It was a very challenging side for design and for painting, and also acts as the signature wall for the students in the class. There's a little bit more of a close-up. And so in closing, here's a photo showing the other art that we have, the community tiles. And just wanted to thank Skyline College's Creative Arts Department, the students again, South San Francisco's Park and Rec Department, Maintenance and Facilities, Cultural Arts here on this call, and especially the neighbors, residents, and the citizens of South City, because it was just a pleasure to be out there with this group and see them and their excitement and really allow us to be there and put some art on their walls. So thank you. That's the presentation.
Michael, this is stunning. Thank you so much for putting so much work into it. It's absolutely, I was there today and it looks, and I just want to tell everyone, it looks so much better in person, up close. It's just stunning. It's very colorful, and when the sun, especially when it's sunny and it's a clear day, the colors are very vibrant, and you could just like jumps at you right away. So yeah, good job. Thank you so much. All right. Next is youth art programs and a fundraiser. So I guess it's Commissioner Bowen.
Hi everyone. Yeah, so our fundraiser, our annual fundraiser, as you guys know, we've been reporting on it the last few meetings, is for August 28th, Sunday, August 28th. And we will have, we're very excited to be able to bring it back to an in-person event this year. And so we're going to have the barbecue as we have in years before the pandemic, as well as live entertainment and a silent auction. But what we're really excited about bringing into this event this year is more of an art element and partnering with Artists on Wheels, which I know LaSalle is here on the call. And we're really excited to be able to bring that element into the event this year. So we'll have art vendor booths set up outside of Fernicki's building, and in addition to the barbecue and the live entertainment. And so I'll pause here and see if Michael, not to put you on the spot, but if you or LaSalle wanted to say anything about that, I'd love you to share some more information because it's really exciting.
Yeah, I'll jump in. We really haven't been able to take next steps toward this, but our intent is to pull in about 4 to 6 local artist vendors to exhibit during the time of our barbecue. And in exchange for them being able to exhibit, they will be providing a donation directly to support the Youth Art Scholarship. So we're still going to be working out those details. I think the greatest challenge is the 2-hour period that we need to work through to determine what that value is, what that opportunity is, and the viability within that short amount of time. But yeah, we're excited and looking to other ways too, as many ways as possible that we can bring a youthful element in as well. So more to come, and yeah.
Thanks, Michael. Yeah, so really excited about that. We won't be having, I know, our usual scheduled meeting next month. And so, you know, we have our barbecue in August. So I think we'll just have that one meeting in August before the actual event. So I wanted to take this time to sort of ask everyone here to please, please, please keep your schedules open. You know, we would like all of the commissioners to volunteer and participate in some way. And, you know, we'll obviously reach out with more information as plans come together on that. But I kind of wanted to put that out there since we aren't meeting next month. And then in addition to that, in years before the pandemic, when we actually have this event, what we would do is we would ask commissioners to try to promote the event by selling 10 tickets, or at least trying to sell 10 tickets each. And so I believe this year we'll be doing the same. And Ursi, I think we've decided and settled on that we'll, you know, that staff will mail tickets out to each commissioner. Is that right? Is Ursi on the call?
Yes, I am. Sorry,
Oh,
a little slow hand.
Oh, no worries.
Yes. Sarah, we're preparing. We are preparing those documents right now, and hopefully we'll have them out by targeting end of next week or early following at latest. So yes, definitely everyone will be, all commissioners will be mailed 10 tickets that we hope they can sell, and any tickets that you cannot, you can return, and there'll be more information enclosed with the tickets to detail exactly how the process is going to work out.
Okay, great. And I think that's the end of my book there, but yeah, more to come.
Okay, thank you, Commissioner Bowen, and Michael and Ursi. Thank you so much for everything you guys doing. Our programs coming along, and I'm looking forward to a fundraiser as well. Next is the Handcrafted Arts and Crafts Show in July, and I think
I can speak to it briefly. This is Commissioner Reshare's project. Earlier this afternoon, I sent the docent list as it stands. So please check your email messages for that information. Some of you have signed up multiple slots, and we do appreciate your support of this program. Where it stands, several art organizations and mailing lists, participants from past shows have been communicated to in terms of having this program. And so hopefully we will have participation. It's always a little nerve-wracking on my end because I don't know how many will participate, but we always get a considerable amount, and they always enter at the very last minute. So I think that's what will probably happen. This year, it's kind of a new thing because of pandemic, and just kind of following in that is that we are inviting people to pre-register with an online form and submit their images in advance, where it'll help us in terms of preparation for the live event, and also to have the images submitted in electronic form will then give us images to put on a virtual exhibit as well. So we're kind of trying to steer our participants towards that as a regular thing. So yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. But otherwise, promote this to everyone you know that might want to participate in it or come and see it.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
In the past, we used to, or I think there was a time where we were copied on these, or we received the emails that you would send out to those artist groups at the same time. Can you start including us in that in the future, and I guess forward the email that that you had sent the local artists for participation so that we can use that to help?
We can, what I send is emails to organizations. Our individual artists get mailings. So that has gone out. Mailings have gone out, postcards. But organizations get contacted via email.
Okay.
Yeah, go. And I can certainly send you a list of that.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh, Ersi, I do have a request. I know some people have signed up. Would you be able to send us an email where everyone kind of like who signed in for what time, and so there wouldn't be any duplicates?
If you're speaking to the docent at times, I did send that earlier today. So you can take a look at the document, but if you didn't get it, Millie, let me know and I'll resend it to you.
Oh, sure. I'll double check my email. Thank you so much. Maybe it went to another folder. Absolutely. Thank you. Okay. Next, performing arts. And we have Commissioner Claudine Hobson-Court.
Hi. Don't have any updates still at this time, so.
All right. We're gonna move on to community engagement. That's me. So our focus is that we're partnering with Urban Art for the Fundraiser, which is kind of helping out to put together a list of donors that we're mailing out to just to solicit donations and to get ready for the silent auction. So we're kind of collaborating right now. And I think that will be our focus since we don't have a meeting scheduled. So we'll have a general meeting just to kind of catch up and see where we are. But if between those two subcommittees, if there are any questions, you could email me or Michael or Sarah about that. All right. Moving on to items from commission.
Hi. Oh, go ahead, Michael.
I just wanted to, sorry, Paula Claudine.
No worries.
So it being June, I know Millie had already acknowledged that it is LGBTQIA+ month. I also wanted to bring that up just to see if with June 1st falling on a Saturday in 2024 and on a Sunday in 2025, I wanted to present the potential opportunity and discussion for us to support the flag raising on either one or both of those days, years. And so the reason I bring it up now is because it gives us a year and a half to have that discussion. What does it look like? I know historically it is a lightly attended event because it is on the weekdays, but it is an important event in our city, and so I would like to maybe propose that for either a subcommittee to discuss or a future meeting agenda item to see what that type of support from cultural arts could be.
Sure. And if I think you already know which subcommittee, I mean, that would be yours, whichever subcommittee is willing to help you out, and you can always, you know, I'm all for it to support you in anything you do. Absolutely. So just reach out. I'm there for you. I would absolutely love to support you in this endeavor.
Michael, that discussion would be timely because I think at the August meeting, well, we could put on the agenda a review of potential 2023 art show dates, in which case, you know, if you did want to shift the event that's typically held in July, that could be an opportunity to discuss what the options would be, or even what the interest of the commission is to restructure, you know, one of your events into something else.
I'm actually thinking even longer. So the reason I'm actually jumping and thinking 2024 is because in 2024 it occurs on a Saturday. So it gives us the ability to see that maybe maybe there's the opportunity to put a couple of performance with the speakers, or potentially an art dedication, or maybe a small festival of sorts with vendor booths, artists exhibiting and such. But yeah, it's also great for the discussion for 2023 as we talk about art shows, but 2024 and 2025, that's what I have my eyes set on.
Angela, should we make it like is it like an actionable item? Should we just bring it up as an agenda in a couple of meetings?
We could bring it back as a future agenda item for general discussion, just to get the commission's thoughts, something that's beyond, you know, like the typical art shows that we do, especially with respect to, you know, if it involves street closures or something more extensive, could be a potential budget request from council, you know. So I think it just depends. I mean, we could definitely brainstorm, but it really helps to have the advanced notice, you know, especially since we often in Park and Rec, you know, plan our year out in advance. So 2 years is even better, and even better, especially because over the next year, we will be moving our offices. So that's going to be another thing, you know, on our plates, and that might impact our event schedule, but we'll get to that, you know, at our next meeting when we review the calendar.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Michael. And moving on to items. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry
to interrupt. Very hard to say, but I wanted to let you all know that tonight is my last meeting. It's I will be joining the Commission on Equity and Public Safety. It's so hard because I've been a part of this commission for 8 years, which is unbelievable. And it's been such an amazing experience. It's been a pleasure working with all of you. And it's unfortunate that I have not yet had the opportunity to meet a lot of you. But you know, we are one big family, and I'm not going anywhere far. So I'm still here. I'm going to be on another commission. I'm still an artist. That's never going to change. So if you have any, you know, questions, anything that I can help with, you know, I'm here, and I'm still going to help encourage, you know, and promote arts within our community, because that's where my heart is. But very difficult, because I feel like I grew up in this commission quite a bit as a person and as well as an artist. So I just wanted to let you guys know that.
Well, Paul, thank you so much. 8 years. It's 2 presidential terms.
It's been fun. It's definitely been an experience.
Yeah.
A lot of growth. Yeah.
Thank you for everything you did and your performances. And I know I was looking forward to all of your art shows and your performances, and I was almost ready to see another one, and it's kind of hard with constantly changing indoor and outdoor
yeah
guidelines,
I understand,
but I am very honored to have gotten to know you, and I'll be looking forward to more of your shows.
Thank you. I actually have a show this Saturday at Fort McKinley, so it's within South San Francisco, and hopefully, you know, you guys will be able to come out, and I'll get to meet you in person, those that I have not yet. And if not, then, you know, I'll probably see you at the barbecue. Definitely. Or at another event.
Well, you're still part of the community, you're still part of the commission.
Yeah, definitely.
Anytime. Welcome anytime.
Thank you for all that you've done for this commission and our community. And yeah, you can be sure that we will be pulling you into those focus groups and our events and everything else, because you definitely still are always going to be a member of this group. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, it's been wonderful working with you, Paul Galati, and we'll miss you for sure.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I actually met Sarah because I was, you know, I walk around the neighborhood and we bumped into each other.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'll see you around the neighborhood, so
yeah,
you won't be far.
Yeah, but I wish all of you the best and just continue, you know, doing what you're doing. And it's, you know, you guys are a great team. So
Thank you so much. Thank you both.
Congratulations, Paula Claudine. I just want to note you also took a term as chair and vice chair as well. So thank you for your leadership. And you know, I was looking at the description for the new Commission on Equity and Public Safety, and I don't know what issues will cross your path, but the thing about art is that it's in everything. So
it is.
You know, you might just find some natural cross section.
It is.
There.
It's healing, and you know, it solves a lot of issues. And no matter what I get into, doesn't mean I'm, you know, shedding the artists. That's just, you know, I'm going to incorporate that in whatever I do. So thank you so much again. Yeah. So just around the corner.
And I should note that this is also Crystal's last meeting for the same reason.
Yes, that's true.
Thank you very much to both of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Crystal, do you want to chime in? Oh my gosh, Crystal, you guys are just giving us bad news today. So you want to say something?
I'm a little unprepared, but I mean, it was definitely a delight working with everybody. I'm sorry I didn't get to see a lot of people face to face. I saw a few of you at the youth art show, but I also will be still involved. I'm still a South San Francisco resident, and definitely want to help Michael with the next Pride events and whatnot. So, and also wanted to just give a shout out to him for even showing up to the flag raising. I thought that was pretty cool. That was the first time I got to meet him in person. So yeah, definitely reach out. Would love to continue to participate. So thank you so much for everything, you guys.
Thank you, Crystal. Thank you for all you've done and for all your contributions. And so I'll see you around the neighborhood as well, of course.
I'm surprised I'm not crying. Because I thought for sure, but inside, you know, but I'm not on the outside because we're one big family. We're going to run into each other and we're going to work together. So
we'll see you at the barbecue. So
absolutely.
Get ready.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. I think we are moving on to items from staff.
Okay, I have one thing, an upcoming event. There's another community workshop for the new Orange Pool project that is going on for that. It's going to be from 10 to 12 on June 25th at the Joseph Fernkes building at Orange Park. It's a good opportunity to go meet the community, see what kind of things they want, and then also voice, you know, what kind of things you guys.
Thank you, Gabby. I don't think I have anything today. Aaron or Ursi, do you have anything to add?
Nope, not today.
I have nothing. Oh, one thing. For those of you who have not been able to see or not seeing the Guaupe exhibit at the Legion of Honor, if you ever get to San Francisco, I don't know how long her show is running. I happened to go to it. It's remarkable. It's Chinese fashion, but it's just breathtaking, her work. So I highly encourage you, if you have a free day, to go catch her exhibit at the Legion of Honor. The Obama portrait exhibit is coming. Actually, I saw a news item about that. That's at the Young. So
yeah, the Obama portrait is free. Actually, you don't need to be a member, and it's free to the public. And I second the Guaupe show. It was stunning. I absolutely loved it. So if you guys want to see the textiles, the costumes, they're just breathtaking. Absolutely. All right. And correspondence.
I just want to follow up on Gabby's email. My apologies, or our apologies. We've had technical issues in the office, and we were not able to get the correspondence out on Tuesday as we normally do, but you should have received an email from Gabby this afternoon. And if you have not, please contact us and we'll send it to you. There's nothing extraordinary that I can think of in the packet. Just take a look at it at your convenience.
Yeah, confirmed. Look through it. There's always jam-packed with events. If you guys interested, always something to do there, something to see, something to discover. Absolutely. Well, I think that concludes our meeting for today. Anybody wants to add something? I know it's kind of sad that we're losing 2 of our members, but I'm sure we'll see you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yes, we'll bump into each other on different venues. I'm looking forward to meeting you all.
Yeah, same here.
But eventually, this is going to be less virtual and more in person. So
yeah, it will happen.
Yes, hope. Okay. If everyone's okay, we are adjourned for the day, and everyone have a great summer. No, we're not meeting in July. I'll see some of you for the art show, and see you all in August.
Yeah.
Barbecue, and our next meeting is in August.
Yeah, and thank you again to all of you.